New South Wales, the tour has begun. Here we go. What a start. Can you believe this place? There he is. Sydney, you beauty. Come on. So we're heading 2.5 hours north of Sydney now to a place called Port Stephens with the largest coastal sand dunes in the southern hemisphere to go quad biking. How good. Where's the on button? Here we go. Let's go quad bike. This is an amazing place, isn't it?
Oh, it's the biggest moving sand dunes in the southern hemisphere. You know, it's a unique spot. It's Warramai country, and you know, it's our freehold land where we can do quad bike tours. There's a lot of Aboriginal sites out here. They're dotted all through the sand dunes everywhere, even along the beach. And yeah, it's a very special spot.
Wow, what a spot. Unbelievable. I just feel like I've been to the moon and back on a quad bike, and the most incredible place, and a place you wouldn't get access unless you went through these guys. You have to give this a go. One of the best things I've ever done. And now a little bit of a change of pace. Who doesn't love koalas? So we're at Port Stephens, the koala sanctuary, and we're gonna go meet some of our furry little friends. So where are we?
So we're in the heart of Port Stephens at 1 mile. This is Port Stephens Koala Sanctuary. This is, you know, a $10 million facility, state-of-the-art koala hospital built for the preservation and conservation of koalas.
And how do you fund it?
So basically we've built this model where the tourism business of accommodation supports the business of the koala hospital.
So there is a proper bathroom, but it is glamping because it's made out of canvas, and that's got its advantages because you can hear the birds and the animals outside. And you walk outside and you're literally in a koala sanctuary. And that is a massive koala. I am heavily on the quest to see a koala right now. Come on, you cute little bugger.
Should I tell you now that there's no koalas there?
Have you honestly got one? Can you see it?
Yeah, that one's as clear as day. You can't see that one.
I am a terrible predator. Have you found one? There he is. What's his name, you know?
Basil.
Basil. What a great name. I love him. What a neat place. The fact that these guys are saving the lives of koalas and then putting them back into their natural habitat is an absolute godsend. Such beautiful little creatures. This is a very cool place. Well worth checking out. The little quaint coastal town of Port Stephens. So where do you go for lunch? Rick Stein, of course. Then we're going to Nelson Bay Lobster, caught by local fishermen. Don't feel lonely for me. I might be eating here on my own, but I've ordered for 5 people, so it's totally fine. Wow. Check that out. Unreal. Father of 3, heading to town tonight. A sample of the nightlife. We're going to a place called Zafi. So it's Middle Eastern cuisine, but then the dance floor stays open till 4 a.m. My kind of place. Yeah, 15 years ago. Can you hear me? Oh, God. Well, that was interesting. We came to dinner at Zafi, and we thought it turned into a nightclub. Turns out you just eat in a nightclub, and it's bloody awesome. If art and culture is your thing, even if it's not, the Art Gallery of New South Wales, which was established 150 years ago, have just added a new wing, and it's doubled in size. Wait till you see what's inside. It'll blow your mind. Tell me about the Urbana Room. It's obviously Indigenous artwork.
It is. It's focusing on really putting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander art front and central. The Urbana galleries are definitely worth visiting, and they are the first gallery that you encounter here.
Oh, they're handbags.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon that's about the size my wife needs as well to fit all her stuff in it. And while you're at the Art Gallery of New South Wales, why not having lunch by one of Australia's best chefs, Matt Moran, who's put all of this together. And I promise, it's not all for me. The crew's eating too. Oh my goodness. Tell me about the tank. What is the tank?
The tank is really the gem of the gallery. So these two oil tanks were commissioned in 1942 during the Second World War, and they were filled with 10 million litres of oil in, I would say to visitors, to really let the lighting grid lead your eye where to look, because that's how the artwork is planned.
What is your favourite installation?
It's by a Los Angeles-based artist called Samara Golden. It's something that you really have to come to the gallery to experience. So the cameras and people taking photos can only do so much, but actually to experience it yourself, I guarantee you'll be thinking about that work for a long time to come when you leave the gallery. So that's my favourite.
It literally looks like it's a tower to another dimension. Tell me about your giant dining table downstairs.
Oh, that's also incredible. People are invited to come and sit at the communal table, take a piece of clay and create a ball. And then when we've finished, we're going to give them over to the rest of the installation and create something that will be given into the wider universe, if you like.
So much more to explore in Sydney and New South Wales. Come and check it out.